And welcome back to this series that covers 11 questions for commercial landscape estimators. My name is Michelle Penz, and after struggling to find a replacement when I decided to retire from the industry in 2022, I discovered that there is really no modern training for commercial landscape estimators. So I wrote a book called An Introduction to Commercial Landscape Estimating, and it's available on Amazon for $19.99. And the link to that book is in the description below. This is the third of 11 videos that will be posted weekly, and in today's video, we'll discuss how you define the scope of a project. Properly defining the scope of a project is critical to the success of that project if you win the work. Before you begin, make sure you have all related documents, including the landscape and civil plans, specifications, and scope documents if they are available. Sometimes all you'll get are landscape plans. Just confirm that the landscape plan is the only document that is part of that scope. Next, review all the documents to get a feel for the scope. Remember that all notes on plans and related illustrations such as cut sheets also become part of the contract, so be sure to look at those as well. Once you have reviewed the documents, look closely at the landscape plans and all the other documents, noting scope items in a notebook. Put each scope item into one of three categories: the work your company will do, the work your company's subcontractors and vendors will do, and the work that will be excluded from your proposal. Work your company will do may or may not include items like irrigation, native maintenance, providing soil or moving soil, and building retaining walls. If you're new to the company, check with your supervisor to learn what your company provides. Now, this category may seem obvious, but you want to take good notes during your review to catch items you may forget, such as special mulch, extended plant warranties, attic stock, which is extra reserve stock for items such as pavers, and watering if irrigation is not included. It's very easy to forget those small details if they're not written down, and you want to be able to account for them in your pricing. Otherwise, your project may not be as profitable as it could be. You'll also want to know what your company will subcontract to other vendors, such as native maintenance or irrigation. Once you have defined the scope, you now have a list of items that need RFQs, or requests for quotes, from your vendors and subcontractors. You can now get those RFQs out quickly to allow your vendors and subcontractors to provide you with a quote before the bid due date. Finally, put all work that your company will not provide and won't set out to subcontractors or vendors. Examples of those things are green roofs, playground equipment, and items that require carpentry. Those items should be noted as exceptions in the qualifications of your proposal and also on the contract. Defining the scope of a project is a good opportunity to jot down questions for the landscape architect, civil engineer, or the general contractor as well. It's a good idea to note any exceptions during the scope review with the client if you are awarded the work. That way, everybody understands what is included and what is not. Develop a reputation for thoroughly covering the scope of projects, and general contractors will seek you out to bid on their work. Thank you for watching this video. Please like, subscribe, and hit the notification button if you found value in this video. If you want a PDF of this series, or you're interested in consulting or training, you can contact me at my email address in the description below. You can also add comments into the comment section, and I'm happy to address those questions in future videos. Please join me for the fourth video next week. What is the most important part of your proposal? See you next week.